Good evening and welcome to the First Imperial Credit Union Annual Meeting. The meeting is called to order at 6:02 p.m. Determination of quorum. Director Petrie, do we have a quorum?
Madam Chair, we have 13 members present and 0 members online at this time.
Thank you, Director Petrie. Next, we'll have the flag salute. Director Mercado, will you please lead us in the flag salute?
All rise and face the flag. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
For the invocation, we will call forward Director Dr. Jaime.
Let us bow our heads. Heavenly Father, we thank you for allowing us the opportunity to meet today in person and virtually with the membership of our First Imperial Credit Union family. We ask that you keep all of our staff safe as they continue to meet the financial needs of our members and those of our local business communities. We also ask that you bless and keep safe those first responders in our communities who continue to place their lives on the line each day in order to provide for the health and safety of all, especially during this pandemic. We thank you for the opportunity to serve not only our membership, but also the various needs in Imperial County through community service. We ask for these and all these blessings in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ. Amen.
Next on the agenda, we will ask for approval of the May 8th, 2019 meeting minutes. In the annual report, you'll find a copy of the May 8th, 19th annual meeting minutes. Please take a moment to review them. At this time, if I can have a motion to approve the minutes.
Madam Chair, first I move for approval of the minutes of our last annual meeting.
Dr. Jaime motioned. May I have a second?
Madam Chair, I'll second.
Director Petrie, second. Any questions or comments? Hearing none, I'll call for the vote. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. Now for the chairwoman's report. Good evening. My name is Dr. Kathleen Lang, and it's been my privilege to have served as chairwoman of the board for the last 12 months. As directors, we must always focus on the best interests of the membership as a whole. Credit unions are not-for-profit cooperatives designed to provide financial services to their member owners. As such, the primary purpose of First Imperial Credit Union is to provide quality, low-cost financial services that our members need. The key to 78 years of business success has been remaining true to our intrinsic value of people helping people. First Imperial is proud of our member-focused employees and our ability to leverage our services that set us apart by focusing on our member needs and products that help them thrive. 2019 saw a federal government shutdown, and we worked quickly to make sure our affected members received the services they needed to move forward. We're proud to note that we funded 45 member assistance loans for $133,000 and approved 48 loan deferrals during the government shutdown. First Imperial continues to put itself in a position that implements innovative, up-to-date products and services in anticipation of member expectations that align with our business mission. The Board of Directors, which is made up of 7 volunteer members, instills a vision to create initiatives that allow the management team and employees to focus on process efficiency, better products, and most importantly, member service. Through this guidance and diligent work, First Imperial was able to complete many strategic initiatives in 2019, including credit union growth, operational efficiency and effectiveness, and internal and external culture. We stand by this statement to deliver quality, affordable financial services with an exceptional member-focused experience. Staying true to our mission is far less than simple and involves a great undertaking on behalf of the management team and our employees. But we know that maintaining our commitment to service and keeping our members, employees, and community at the forefront are the first steps in both retaining and inspiring loyalty. In 2019, we conducted a membership satisfaction survey, which resulted in First Imperial receiving a 65 Net Promoter Score, ranking significantly higher than the industry average of 47. To accomplish our goals, we know that it takes the right talent of leaders at all levels that are able to adapt their thinking to changing membership and environment. With nearly 20,000 members, 5 branches, and more than $120 million in assets, First Imperial must remain in a sound position to serve all of our members effectively and resourcefully and be their first choice for their primary financial institution. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the management team, we give our pledge to ensure a prosperous future for our credit union for many years to come, and to do so with purpose and integrity in our actions. Thank you for your membership and continued support of the credit union. We'll now welcome Director Mercado to the podium to give us the Treasurer's report.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Good evening, fellow First Imperial Credit Union members. I am Josue Mercado, and I'm currently serving as the treasurer of the board. Oh. Got it? All right. In addition to serving as a volunteer on our board, I'm also a certified public accountant, and I'm currently serving as the elected auditor controller of our County of Imperial. At this moment, I will present the treasurer's report, which is located on page 4 of your annual report. Thanks to the combined efforts of all members, First Imperial Credit Union remained financially strong in the year 2019. Our total assets grew to $127,232,418. Deposits ended at $110,975,374, and net loans ended at $95,473,445. Our membership also grew to 19,300, and this number continues to rise. Net income for the year was $1,175,866, which gave us a return on assets, ROA, of 0.94%. And this in comparison is higher to our peers, which stand at a 0.71%. Briefly, overall, 2019 was proven to be a sound and impactful year for First Imperial Credit Union. By working together, our board of directors, along with our senior management team, we remain well-capitalized credit union, and our net worth to a total asset ratio of 10.44%, and that can attest to such efforts. Putting this into perspective, this ratio, established by the National Credit Union Administration, also known as NCUA, sets the minimum allowable capital level for well-capitalized credit unions at 7%. And as I mentioned, at 10.44%, First Imperial Credit Union continues to exceed this requirement. In closing, I want to thank you for the trust you have placed in First Imperial Credit Union. We look forward to continue being your financial partner today and for many, many years to come. Thank you, stay healthy, and be safe. Madam Chair.
Next, we will have the Supervisory Committee report presented to us by Supervisory Committee Chairman Morales.
Good evening. My name is Richard Morales, and I am the chairman of the Supervisor Committee here at First Imperial Credit Union. We have two other members on our committee, Alexis Araujo and Steve Escalera. The Supervisors Committee role is to maintain oversight of the safety and soundness of the credit union. Operating independently of all entities at the credit union, we review practices and procedures followed by staff to verify that management carries out the policies set by the board. The Department of Business Oversight, the DBO, and the National Credit Union Administration, NCUA, examine the credit union on a regular basis. The Supervisor Committee reviews the results and follows up with senior management on any action items identified in a report to ensure the compliance with applicable laws and government regulations. The committee reviews quarterly financial reports and conducts ongoing operational audits. Annually, we engage an independent certified public accounting firm to perform an opinion audit that evaluates accounting controls, financial statements, and verification of member accounts. For the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2019, Turner, Warren, Huang, and Conrad conducted the 2019 audit of FICU. After the audit was completed, the CPA firm felt that the credit union followed all accounting rules appropriately, and the financial reports are an accurate representation of our financial condition. The Supervisory Committee would like to report that FICU continues to maintain a high level of financial stability. At this time, I would like to express my gratitude that FICU continues to maintain, my gratitude towards our dedicated Supervisory Committee volunteers, and on behalf of the committee, I would like to extend our appreciation to all the employees of First Imperial Credit Union and its Board of Directors for their ongoing efforts to ensure the safety and soundness of the credit union, and a job well done. Thank you.
Next on the agenda, we will have the President's CEO report, Fidel Gonzalez.
Thank you, Madam Chair. And thank you, Richard, for cleaning the podium. Good evening, and thank you for joining us this evening virtually to our 78th annual meeting of members. Conducting the meeting in this manner certainly is new and different for us, and I hope that it's not the new norm, but it might be, who knows. I know for me it's a new norm not to cut my hair for 45 days, so hopefully that won't end soon, I hope. But we understand that we must adjust and be flexible in order to continue our operation. These are tough times for many businesses, and the economy is suffering due to the current pandemic. However, I am happy to report that your credit union is doing really well, and we continue to help members during this difficult time. This is our 2019 annual report, so I'm going to talk about some of our accomplishments for 2019, but I think it's important that I also update you about some of the things we're doing, now with the pandemic in place, and some of the changes we've done to our operations in 2020. For 2019, as our Madam Chair mentioned, our treasurer, we ended up our assets at $127 million, and I usually like to compare it to 5 years ago because I think it's important to show progression, right? So 5 years ago in 2014, we had $78 million in assets. Today we have $127. 5 years ago, we had $69 million in deposits. Today we have $111. 5 years ago, we had $53 million in loans. Today we have $95 million. And 5 years ago, we had 15,545 members, and today we have 19,300. It wasn't a great year for growth, but it was a strong year financially. Our loan growth was 4.9%, but that actually equated to $41 million in new loans that we granted to members. Out of that, 1,147, or $32 million, was for auto loans. For real estate and HELOCs, we did 28 loans for $1.4 million. And unsecured and signature loans, we did 5,151 loans for $6.7 million. Our deposit growth was 4.6%. Our membership growth was 4.9%. Our asset growth was 3.8%. Our loan-to-deposit ratio was 88%. That's a strong ratio because it shows that we're truly taking our member deposits and we're lending them out to those members that need them. And as Josh mentioned, our treasurer, our ROA was strong again at 0.94% for the year, which when you compare it to our peers are usually about 0.7%. Okay. Some of the other important statistics that I like to share, they're on page 7 of the annual report. We opened 3,136 new memberships. We opened 2,433 new checking accounts. We processed 454,000 transactions throughout the year. We have 7,968 online banking users, and we had 502,000 website page views during the year. So our growth and great financial results would not be possible without an active membership and a loyal membership, and we want to thank you for that. Some of the other projects that we worked on in 2019 is we installed 2 new ATMs. We did a new ATM at the IBC at the college, and then we also did an ATM here in El Centro branch. We also completed a core system analysis proposal of our main core, and we signed a new 10-year agreement so that we can expand our services and have more technology available to the memberships. One of the things we're going to enhance is called an enhanced membership application. This is going to be a true online account opening application that we're going to offer soon. We're going to have an enhanced lending application. We currently have an online application, but this is going to be a more robust online application with a faster decisioning engine on it. We're also going to change our online and mobile app platform in 2020. We're actually working on that project today, and we should be able to launch it hopefully in the next couple months. And then we did some other upgrades that are going to help the back office expedite the processing of many of the things that we do here at the credit union. Most of these upgrades will be installed in 2020. We also hired a chief operations officer. This was a needed position. Jorge Alcantar came from Mechanics Bank. He's done a great job for us. And he's managing now our branches and our contact center. He's part of the executive team of the credit union. We also upgraded our employee benefits structure to be more in line with other financial institutions. We hired the local law firm of Williams & Singh for all legal collection matters. We changed the collateral protection program to a new program called MAP. It means monthly auto protection. This is a program that is going to help members when they can afford insurance on their vehicles. We'll add the insurance, but it's much less expensive than the previous one we have. And it should also help reduce delinquency. We established an ICOE Foundation partnership so that we can promote products and services with the ICOE employees. Two of the biggest accomplishments that we did in 2019 was the opening of the Brawley branch at the Walmart Center. We purchased the old Burger King building for $1.2 million. It is a 3,050 square foot building and a 1.16 acre piece of land. Demolition for the project began in July 2019. The construction was completed on December 12, 2019. We opened for business on January 21st, 2020, and we had a ribbon cutting celebration on March 5th, 2020. The total construction cost, equipment, and furniture was $952,000. So the total investment for this project was $2.1 million. And I will tell you, the timing is excellent because it couldn't have been at a better time. Now we have the drive-through ATM and we have the drive-up for the teller transactions as well. Lastly, our regulator, the California Department of Business Oversight, the DBO, approved a membership expansion that we applied for, and they approved it on December 13th, 2019. Members that live, work, or worship in the following cities in Riverside County will not be able to join the credit union. The cities are Banning, Bowman, Blythe, Cathedral City, Coachella, Desert Hot Springs, Indian Wells, Indio, La Quinta, Palm Desert, Palm Springs, Rancho Mirage, Thormo, and Thousand Palms. That membership expansion is going to set the foundation for our future growth for our credit union. We were also able to accomplish 50% of our strategic initiatives, and I'd like to thank the board for their support throughout the year. We continued our efforts to be involved in the community. by donating time, money, and resources to nonprofits so they can continue to help those in need. If you refer to page 5 of the annual report, you will see the different organizations that we helped, and that equated to a total of about $46,000 in donations that we made throughout the year. It always gives me great pleasure to be able to help the community and support others. Your credit union is doing well, and we're looking forward to 2020. I think that it's going to be a good year financially for us. We're going to focus strictly on technology. We want to improve our infrastructure for our technology so that we can better serve our members in the future. So where are we today? Since early March, when COVID-19 started spreading rapidly, the management team began to work on completing a pandemic business continuity plan that the board approved at the March board meeting. This plan was very specific about certain actions that we were going to take depending on staff levels, the number of positive cases in Imperial County, what we will do if some of our employees became positive, and also the actions that we will take to protect the members and the employees while we were working. One of the first things that we did was to create a member assistance program to assist those members that were going to be financially impacted. We came up with a loan program. It's a personal loan for up to $3,000, 6% APR, 12-month repayment, no payment for 60 days. We also offer loan deferments on existing loans for up to 60 days. We've done quite a few of those. We're also offering loan workouts. This is a restructure of an existing loan. And then we're waiving early withdrawal penalties on CDs and saver accounts. In addition to that, we're being extremely flexible with some of our other fees as members call us. If they're incurring some of those fees, then we're going to go ahead and waive a lot of them. We're following all the Center for Disease Control and county guidance for social distancing, disinfecting work areas, and wearing masks. We also install plexiglass at our branches for protection of the members and the employees. And of course, we have hand sanitizer stations throughout our branches. We created a member information link on our webpage so we could update you on changes immediately. And we also created an appointment link for members that want to visit our lobbies for non-teller transactions. We created an employee portal to keep our employees informed of changes, especially for those employees that were working from home or couldn't report to work because of different issues. Here in El Centro, our branch, we separated our lunch areas and responsibilities between the branch and the back office to ensure that there was no cross-contamination between the two areas to keep them separate, trying to minimize any other contamination. Unfortunately, we had to temporarily close the Imperial branch. I think it was a good decision. It's a smaller branch, it's a 3-person branch, and they don't have a drive-up area. So we were trying to minimize some of the some of the members going into the branch. So we decided to close it temporarily, and then some of the employees are helping out in some of our other branches where we had shortages. So for now, Brawley and Calexico are able to see members in the lobby by appointment, Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m., and the teller drive-up is open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. Here in El Centro, the lobby is open Monday through Friday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. for teller transactions. We have a maximum of 10 members in the lobby waiting at any one time. Non-teller transactions, again, can be done through appointment here in El Centro. The drive-up teller and the contact center are open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. We are not open on Saturdays for now. All of our ATMs at our FICU locations are fully functional for cash and deposit services, as well as many of the other co-op ATMs in the community. We continue to encourage our members to use online banking, FICU mobile, and e-services, and reaching out to our contact center whenever possible. These measures were taken to protect both the members and the employees during this difficult time, and we will keep you informed of any additional changes through our website and social media. At this time, I want to give thanks to the Board of Directors for their strategic leadership and support year after year. I also want to thank the Supervisory Committee for their audit oversight. I want to give a huge thank you to the credit union staff for their commitment, hard work, and dedication during this difficult time. They are the real heroes of the credit union. And lastly, I want to thank the members for your patience, understanding, and support. And know that every decision that we made in the past and every decision that we make in the future, we always ask ourselves the question, How is this going to affect the member, and how is this going to benefit the member? And that is not going to change as we move forward. On behalf of our volunteers and staff, I would like to thank you for attending our annual meeting and for being our trusted financial partner. I also want to thank Marlena Rascon. You can't see her because she's behind the scenes, but she's the one that put our meeting together, and she also did a great job creating an annual report. And I also want to thank Conveyor Group. They're also behind the scenes. I'll give them a little shout out for helping us coordinate this event virtually. Thank you very much for attending, and have a good evening. Be safe, you and your families. I'm not sure how we're going to handle questions, if there are any questions. If they're not, then we will move forward with the meeting. And what happened to my mask? What did I do there? The toughest part.
Okay, our next agenda item is unfinished business, and there is no unfinished business to consider. Following that is new business other than elections, and there is no new business. So at this time, I'd like to call up Director Petrie to conduct our board elections.
Madam Chair, with your permission, I'd just like to give an update on our quorum. We have, as of about 10 minutes ago, we have 10 members that have joined us online, our 12 members that are joined us online. The board elections, for the 2020 election, there were 2 open positions. The nominating committee submitted the following nominees: Katie B. Luna, she's an incumbent, and Victor Torres, he's also an incumbent. The 2 incumbent positions will serve 3-year terms. Since no other members petitioned to be considered for the board, there will be no election by ballot, and the 2 nominees were elected by acclamation. Congratulations.
Thank you, Director Petrie. So that brings us to our motion to adjourn the annual meeting. Can I entertain a motion, please?
So moved. I'll second.
Director Petrie made the motion, and Director Mercado made the second. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Any opposed? Hearing none, motion carries. Thank you for attending the First Imperial Credit Union annual meeting.